The big beautiful bill is a finance bill that is being currently being debated in the U.S. Congress, which is President Trump's big campaign promise to give a lot of tax credits, no tax on tips, and also to increase the border spending. Almost $90 billion has been added, and obviously President Trump is known for his own, I would say, adjectives, and that's the reason why this is being called the big beautiful bill, essentially a Trump bill. While the Republicans and the White House who are supporting the bill says that this will make sure that it will give more money, almost $10,000 that they're saying, to average Americans. The critics say that this will only increase the deficit that the U.S. has with and obviously with spending like almost $90 billion on building a border wall, having more ICE officers who do immigration detention and arrest, and also to have more illegal immigrant detention facilities, is sidestepping things like Medicaid, which is essentially a health scheme for underprivileged Americans and also those who are disabled. The White House says that this is not the case, and all that they are doing through this big, beautiful bill is that they're introducing provisions where people have to work if they need food stamps, and obviously they're trying to cut waste and fraud in this whole Medicaid scheme. But the fact remains that the bill had a narrow win in the U.S. Senate, where the Vice President J.D. Vance had to do a casting vote. It was like 50-50 on both sides, and J.D. Vance had to come in to cast his deciding vote, which led the bill with some cuts and changes to go back to the Congress. And then what happens is that typically, if the Congress does not make, which is the U.S. House of Representatives, does not make any changes, then it goes back. It can go to the president. If they make changes, it goes back to the Senate and then goes for the final presidential assent. Why is Elon Musk, who has been a key Trump ally and no longer now is a special government employee in the Trump administration, is upset? There are 2-3 reasons. One, obviously, publicly he has been saying that this bill will bankrupt America because of these spending that has been there in this bill. It will also increase the deficit. But certainly, sources also say that he's very upset because this bill takes away the EV credit. Almost $7,500 was the EV credit, and Tesla, as you know, is Elon Musk's company. Certainly, he was not happy. Also, there were other differences that he had with the administration. He wanted a NASA administrator who wasn't appointed, and President Trump pushed back on that. Clearly, there is like a war of words, if you say, through the social platform X, which Musk owns, and also through Truth Social, on which President Trump often tweets. So much so that he's also said that he will ask Doge, which was created by Elon Musk, to help government efficiency, to look into the government contracts that Elon Musk has, and he may have to pack his bags and go back to South Africa. And Elon Musk has also spoken about starting a new political party. So clearly, there's a big amount of tension which is happening at the backdrop of this big, beautiful bill. There are people within the Republican Party, some of them who, in fact, 3 senators who voted against this bill, and obviously in the U.S. House of Representatives, where the bill is currently back, there is also some kind of dissension. But there is a sense that a lot of these members want President Trump's support because President Trump continues to have that popular support amongst his supporters. They don't want to lose that. That's the reason why some of them are also backing this bill. But certainly the key provisions would mean that there will not be any taxes on tips for people earning a certain amount of money through tips. And that is something that he promised during his election campaign also. Also, the other major thing would be increase in defense spending. Also, he's putting a lot more money on homeland security. The White House says that they want to increase the visa fees to raise some of these funds, but obviously the critic says that this takes away Medicaid, which they say Medicare, which they say is the big benefit that underprivileged Americans got. So this bill, as they say, is one of the contentious one. But for now, it seems that with the strong support of President Trump and a Trump imprint behind it, it may pass. It will be one of the most expensive U.S. legislation ever, and also actually will, in some ways, goes on to prove that President Trump tries to go and follow through to his promises that he made to his constituents or people who voted for him. Whether the bill will help the U.S. economy, will spur growth, time will tell. But for now, the big, beautiful bill is the big talking point here in the U.S.